Tiara here with Gypsyfae Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bramble Berry recently sent me their newest collection called Enchanted Garden Collection, and when I received it there was a fragrance in there that I just knew exactly what I wanted to do with, and that is the Secret Garden fragrance oil. And it has notes of blackberries, orange blossom, jasmine, cedar, and amber. So to get started, I am not going to add in my lye solution first. I'm going to add in my color. And I've mixed together 3 different color greens. They're all from Nurture. It's Enchanted Green, Celadon Green, and Savage Garden. So the whole entire base of the soap is going to be green. So I'm going to scrape this out as best I can, give it a little mix, and then I'll add my lye solution into it, which has Tussa Silk and sodium lactate. And then my oils, as usual, has coconut powder, coconut milk powder, and kaolin clay in it. I'm going to go ahead and add in my fragrance. It smells so good. I really do love this one. I just need to sniff it a little bit. Delicious. It's a very light fragrance. It says it does not discolor, or discolors to an off-white, and it behaves well. So we're going to mix that in by hand, and then I have a bucket of shreds here in a couple different colors, like some pink and blue and white and yellow, and I want that to represent like flowers. So there's a pop of florals in a base of green foliage. That's what I'm going for here, and I'm going to dump at least half of that in, take the stick blender to it to break them up into smaller pieces. I'm going to save the other half because I went and bought another, well, I didn't buy another because Bramble Berry sent me the first collection, but I went and bought a second set of these fragrances because one bottle is just not going to get me very far. It'll make one loaf, and I know it's something that's going to sell out. So I'm going to make another batch of this once that arrives, but I just couldn't wait to get started on this. So let's add in those shreds. So the original idea for the soap, way back, I've always wanted to do a secret garden soap, was to have a key somewhere on there and maybe a door, very much like the fairy door soap that I made many years ago. And spur of the moment change here, I'm adding some real keys. Well, they're not real keys, but you know what I mean. They're not made out of soap. There's a couple different designs, and those are going to go on top. And I was torn between doing soap keys or doing real keys, and I had sent a text around to a few people asking like which one they would choose, and they're all like, do a real key, you get like a little keepsake in there, and they're really cute. So that's going to go on top of the soap. And then I have some of the botanicals that Bramble Berry also sent me in their collection. There is some safflower, some lavender, pink rose petals, red rose petals, and cornflower in there. They also sent jasmine and calendula, but I just want to do those. So I'm going to start just by placing a key on each one of the bars, and then we'll sprinkle on some of those botanicals and some glitter, and that is it until I cut it. And I'll have one more thing to put on here. I feel like I need a pair of tweezers for this. That's alright, because if I make a little indent in the soap, it'll be covered up by the botanicals. So this is definitely something that you would take off before before you use the soap, I really do need like a pair of tweezers to put these on because they're so thin. I'll get it. It's fine. So happy to be able to tell you guys that Bradley and I are expecting. It's been a hard secret to keep just because that first trimester really killed me. Between the nausea, this is going to be a problem, and the fatigue, and being quarantined wasn't ideal either. I was like very depressed not being able to go to work or plan fun events just because I could keep my mind off of everything. Let's see if I can, this is going to bug me. But now that that first trimester is over, I'm feeling much better. I tell you, I did everything in my power to try and combat that nausea. You guys probably saw the weird C-bands that I was wearing in a few of my videos. Some people were very clever and knew exactly what they were, and I gave myself away, but I just couldn't live without them. I was just nauseous all day. No throwing up, just an all-day feeling of upset stomach and the fatigue and the naps and not wanting to do anything. I wasn't motivated to make soap even. I didn't want to do anything, not even clean the house or nothing. I didn't want to do anything. So now, second trimester is here and I'm feeling so much better. Such a relief. Alright, so got these keys on here. I'm going to go ahead and put my botanicals on. Mix them up a little bit and just sprinkle them on the top. They might cover up the keys at first, but when I go to cut them, it'll all fall off where it's not connected. Alright. Happy to be feeling normal again and productive. I mean, when you don't even want to make soap when that's your passion, that's saying something. And I kept saying, how do people do this more than once? And they were always replying with, well, it'll be worth it. It's like, I truly hope so, because this is not fun. And I told myself, because we tried so hard and we did all the treatments and had the loss and just paid so much money to get where we are. I was like, I am not going to complain when this happens. I'm going to be lucky and embrace it. Yeah, I was miserable. So, I don't know. I'm just glad I'm feeling a lot better now. Alright, got the botanicals on. Going to give this a little bit of glitter. Let it sit for 24 hours. And then I'll bring you guys back when I go to cut it. You gotta like search for that key, you know. It's a secret key. It's like hidden right now. Alright, I like it. Alright, let's see how it looks on the inside. I have turned it on its side so that those botanicals don't cause any drag marks. And hopefully I can still see where those keys are, because that would be a problem. Alright, that's the inside. I like it. I think it matches very well with the top, like the bits of color and inside and the bits of color on top. I like it. Oh, it smells so good. I love this fragrance. They really did a great job on this floral collection. They're not like overly powerful, headache kind of florals. I really, really like them. And I really, really like this soap. It just inspired me to make this soap and I couldn't be happier with it. I am not done with this design though. I'll show you guys in a little bit what I'm going to do. Cut a couple more of them. Keep sniffing them because they smell so good. That's another thing about being relieved about being in my second trimester, because holy moly did everything stink. It didn't matter what it was. My sense of smell was like 10 times more tuned to things than normal, which is a symptom of pregnancy. But no matter what it was, I didn't like it. My nose would just wrinkle. It hated everything. And being a soap maker, it can be a problem because you work with fragrances and have to smell things every day. So happy that that symptom has now subsided and I can smell things and enjoy things once again. If you guys are interested in more up-to-date updates, check out my Instagram. I'm going to be posting on there more often as far as pregnancy goes, and even after pregnancy. That is where the majority of my personal life will be. Of course, I'll still talk about it here, but it'll be a little bit behind. But if you're interested in following me, you can find me on Instagram. Not too much going on over there, obviously, because of, you know, boring coronavirus going on right now. But that is where you can find me. So, final step is I have these little fancy antique looking keyholes that I made out of mountain boar that will go on top. So that is the final step, which I will show you guys at the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below for me. And if you are new and have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you guys again so much for sticking around. And until next time, I hope you have a very nice day. I will see you later.